Okay, so now we're into this. Awesome. Chunga Band. Good start. You wait to see what the other person bans because they take forever. Robin, okay. Thoth Band could be good here. Fafnir Band, though they didn't do very too great with Fafnir. Susanoo Band, that's fine. I was thinking with the first pick you could have Susanoo, especially since I do believe Hack is really good at Susanoo. From what I can remember, Hack's really good at Susanoo. Cern Band. Yeah, it's the same band as the last game. So you can either pick Fafnir or Thoth here. Those are kind of your two options. Thoth is just really good as far as late game goes. Has a bit of trouble early game clear. On bots, it's an interesting pick. Nothing truly counters on bots right now, so it's not like the worst thing. Oh, Wheelish? Alright. So, like, Hunbots isn't awful, but it's definitely not great, in my opinion. They could have easily just gotten Fafnir Toth, which really would have hurt you guys, because those are two very strong late game gods, and both have decent early game pressure as well. And actually, they both come online in the mid game, so those would probably be the picks. Fafnir. I wouldn't be too afraid of it. They didn't do really great with it last game. So, again, you can pick Medusa here. Medusa, Huyi are both decent. I still like the Thoth pick. Them picking a Wheelish is really bad here. Because they pick a jungle while you have your jungle, and it's like, oh, no. They just gave away one of their picks. So, instead of getting two OP picks, they picked a Wheelish. Rama? Oh, I like Rama pick. Good pick. And Thoth. Nice. Interesting. I think Thoth is better than Poseidon, even into this matchup. You'll just struggle a bit early is all. Going with Poseidon. Interesting. Agni? That's an awful pick into Poseidon. That is like, congratulations, Poseidon, you've won lane, because Agni is actually the worst pick into Poseidon. Or one of the worst picks. So it looks like you guys are winning the draft again, just from what I can tell. They have a big lack of team fight right now. Geb ban. If I'm you guys, I'm banning a Hunter, so I'm banning Huyi and Medusa. Yeah. I said Rama. You have Rama. Medusa's a good ban, though. Take away the team fight. If you want to, you could ban Artemis, since Crit's coming back in. She's kind of okay. I don't think it's the worst idea, and they banned Geb Capri. That's fine. And that gives you Athena. Sobek is really good into this because you have the Poseidon cripple. It also stops them from having any synergy with a Wheelish. You're ban Odin. Okay. That's not awful. Bologna. Good pick. Wukong's a good solo. You could do Sobek. Amma works, obviously. You could do Ymir for support. or so. Again, I don't like the Kumba pick. I feel like you have enough CC with Poseidon and Hunbots. Kumba's never gonna be a bad, like, never gonna be like awful. Kali? I'm assuming that's a troll. You could do Terra Solo as well. You basically have to realize against Bellona you're going to lose lane almost immediately, unless maybe Wukong or Hercules. So you kind of have to go with what you get. I like the Bacchus pick. It's gonna be difficult into a Wheelish, but I'm not actually opposed to it. I think he'd still be better than Kuma. Athena obviously is really good. You just have to be careful of picking Bacchus here. I can just go to the match and see what you guys pick. So you are going Kumba Wukong, which is fine. Again, I think Sobek probably would have been better. Sets up more with Poseidon. You do want kind of that synergy. Okay, this time you guys are on order side. Yep. Hopefully no one DCs at the start. Again, looking at that Kuma build, I don't like wards at the start. Pots are probably going to be more beneficial to you along with one of the masks, whether it be Bombas or Lonos. Poseidon's probably right to start this. Bellona's going to be rotating early because she should outclear Wukong and a Wheelish hurts. Good on not going the Chalice, though I think this is perhaps one of the gods you can use the Chalice on, is Wukong, since he doesn't have an innate heal in his kit like, and he doesn't benefit as greatly from Death's Toll like Osiris or Bellona. Be careful pushing up here. You do have vision on everyone, so it's fine, but normally you don't want to push up past the mid tower. Good pressure. This is fine. Again, I think neutrals are better, but if you're gonna go here, I want the two. You probably would just want to take the two small creeps. Since you see them rotating, it's probably good to just take the full buff. Alright. Interesting that you'd decide to procure the blue instead of going back to one of your camps. Still taking away XP. However, now you're losing lane XP, which is not necessarily a good thing. You can see they're going for mid camps. Augie's getting the wave, which is really smart of him. Good peel. Hack's still gonna die. Wukong probably should have rotated. Again, I don't think you guys should have gone to the Ellie's. I think that was a mistake. You should have gone for mids or wave. I also don't think you should have, like, gone straight for the buff. Take the neutral camps, and then when they try to invade, you can kill them because you'll be 2. You guys have a good advantage here. Shoving that wave while they do that, it's good for you. It's really good for you. That gives you the opportunity to take these, yes. They lose a lot of XP by not getting the wave. I actually don't know what happened over there. Good mez. Good take. Good jump. And this is where those health pots would come in more handy instead of the multi-pots, Goomba. Good med. Again, I still don't like it because of how hard it got nerfed. It's just not great for anything but mana, except for maybe early game it's a bit more helpful. But I just don't think it's worth it right now. Shouldn't have gone up to... Yeah, it's just a mechanical character. I wouldn't say you shouldn't have done that because it's fine that you did. I don't think it's awful that you did it. It was the right idea, just timed improperly. Alright, now you've used both those wards, which is good. If you're gonna at least use them. Good bait. Smart to wait. Don't force anything. Good. Good for Hunbots to be taking that blue. Wheelish is level 3. She's just not farming, apparently. Even with her getting a kill and an assist, she should be farther ahead than this. It's kind of surprising that she's not. Mr. Hack needs to be careful here. Call should be coming out from Kumba that they're coming in. It's a shame. Yeah, they're just using the Wheelish to abuse you guys early. A bit of some bad positioning by Mr. Hack as well. As well as right there. They have 4 people. Kumba should be rotating to try to do something. Did you not back? Or did you just what'd you take poke from? What? Did you just tank the minion wave? It's a shame. You're dead. Good attempt to juke, but she has ult. There's no way you're getting out. You did secure the red buff, which is... Or, no, you didn't. I don't know why it says a drop then. I don't understand why you dash in. There must have been some communication error with Poseidon, with Kumba, and Rom. Because you could have killed. Kumba missed his dash, which is unfortunate. I don't think it was the right idea to ult the Fafnir. You should have been looking for the Wheelish. Right now you guys want to be taking those neutral objectives. Those just came back up. Good, Mez. You maxing Poseidon. Whirlpool, good. They have wards really everywhere right now. I'm surprised Fafnir hasn't backed. He really should have backed a long time ago. Good ward placement. Probably better place it like right below the red buff, like right here. Captures more vision and there's less chance of them sentrying there. Don't know what that one was. Maybe consider banning Bellona next time instead of Susanoo. Just because you have first pick, your Susanoo is a lot better. And Susanoo is actually really good for hack. Should be a Gold Fury steal here. You know they're doing it. Hack just needs to jump in. He's late. Far too late. Need to do that way sooner. That way Rom can get the snipes off while you do some damage. Like, actually, if we go back a bit, we can fast forward to it. So you guys don't secure the kill on Bellona, which kind of sucks. Oh yeah, you do. I'm dumb. But right before he uses that third bomb is when you should be jumping in there, Hack. Like once you hear him use that first bomb, that's when you should be jumping in. Because by the time you land and get that ult off, the third bomb should have gone off, and that'll give you the most ample time to steal. Early Gold Fury, you're down 3k. Kinda sucks. Oh well. You should have a far better late game. In theory, Rom does much better with crit in this meta than Ullr does. Hunbot's also doing very well with the crit. And generally, I think your solo and mid are better players. Try to ban Bologna in the draft as well next time. I know I didn't say that, but I said to ban Hunters, but Bologna is really, really good. The thought didn't cross my mind. But Bologna's gonna be your pick to ban. Instead of rolling out their Gambit, you can probably fight into him with minions. He jumped onto the minion wave, you can at least do some poke to him. If you use the archers to body block for you, he's used his jump and his escape. While you don't have an ultimate, neither does he. Instead, you gave up a lot of pressure because you were out of mana, and then you rolled away, which puts you at even less mana. It was a safe play, but still. That's a shame. You forced the bees, though. Good try on the Kraken. Yep, not worth a fight there. Again, you use, this one was more on paying attention to the mana with Kumba. You ulted, especially while he was beads. You just need to pay a bit more attention to how much mana you're consuming with that, and, beads usage. They're forcing right. I'd like to see Poseidon go for jungle, because you have Hunbot's ult to defend this. There's no reason for Poseidon to rotate here. He should have been looking for the mids, and maybe even their jungle, since they were all on that side of the map. Him and Wukong could have stolen. Oh, Wheelish is still level 7, which proves that she's just not farming. Good ult. Good pick. Should be looking to help Rama. Alright, that works. Ram probably should have gone right back to his lane after that. Him splitting the farm here is not worth it for him. It's actually losing his team farm, and the creeps over here are dying as well. Interesting call to proxy. You have ult. Which kind of sucks that that was forced. I would say if you had breastplate here, you'd be able to fight better, but you don't, which kind of sucks. I don't really like Gladiator Shield on Wukong either. I think if you're gonna do this, you need to do it on like Erlang Shen, someone that can build Soul Eater, so it's a bit more, bit more effective. Excuse me. Cooldown's nice. Again, Kumba's ulting kind of randomly. There's no one there to follow up. But yeah, I'd rather you get like Mystical or Breastplate. I understand you were behind, and this provides some quick protections and cooldown, but like Breastplate, especially with Wukong who's going to be using his abilities a lot, it's probably going to be better. Now you can delay it. I like the call of the Portal Demon here. You saw them go left. This should be a free Portal Demon. Good Kraken. Bad rotation. You guys should have gone followed Poseidon and Wukong. That would have been the safer call. You still had Kumba to peel for you there. And now Kumba's dead. Oh well. Kumba for Portal Demon's a good trade, because Kumba's not worth much right now. Heartward's interesting. You're not taking a lot of magical damage early, you're taking mostly a wheelish damage, which while she is level 8, she's hurting you more than Agni, I think. Though Agni will be hitting you harder, because the wheelish isn't farming correctly. So that's up to you. I also like Gauntlet of Thebes early, because it gives you a lot of health and still gives you magical and physical protection, so it kind of protects you from both. Plus there's like no not sure what Kumba's doing up there. Forcing the beads, which is nice, but like that shouldn't have been necessary. You should look to steal now, Hack. They don't have beads. Should definitely be looking to steal. Don't know why Finesse is still on this. He jumped in. Kumba should have mezzed out the backline first. Again, questionable ult. Hack should be looking to steal. Again, Agni has no beats. Should be easy secure. You just have to be careful of jumping in. Way to just get poke on Finesse. I don't know what they're doing. They're delaying really long. They're actually losing a lot by doing this. Finesse took way too much poke there. Good play by you guys, not terribly engaging because it wasn't low enough for you to steal. Smart job. Way to get the kill. Unfortunately, Hunbots died and you've lost your secure. Good beads, great even better crack, and you should just be looking to run here. Because Rom's coming in. Gives you good baits. Smart to run away from the Kumba, realizing he's going to be the target. Wukong, good to just split push. I enjoy that call. Enjoy that call? I like that call. Yeah, just split push, take their jungle. See if you can test this. They shouldn't be able to secure, but you have no ward coverage, so it is very risky. Oh, very close, but you got the kill for it, which is fine. Wukong's going to be able to split push. Again, you should be looking for the jungle here, not just the tower. See, now Agni has a chance to take that jungle from you. You get the 2 creeps, which is good. You lose the buff, though, which sucks. Good play by Rama. Rama should have done that purple. At the very least, drop it before you have to back. Cuba can rotate to it later. Interesting call. Good Mez. That's how you do it! Mez then ult, my man! Wukong's fine, he should have ult. Don't understand the Hunbot's ult there. Really don't understand the Kraken there. Hack went a bit too deep. You guys should have just disengaged. It would have been better for you to fight into your tower. Hunbots has such a good defense like that. As well as you have the Kraken. So, rather than chase kills when you already have a win, just go back and defend. It'll be better for you. Good med. Making better use of these meds this game rather than last. Shouldn't be fighting into them here. You don't have as many ults as they do. Yep. Should be looking for a wheelish. She can't strafe. She's really only gonna be running back and forth. Yeah, you shouldn't have tried to fight them in your jungle at that point. You know the jungle timers are down. You know the jungle timers of any of these, so there's no point to be fighting. And Portal Demon wasn't even up either. You also had timer on that. So, I don't know, just a bad call. Good warding, I would say. Maybe a bit more from Rama. But that's about it. They haven't been in his lane as much. I'd like to see more wards over here on the gold tier side. Good mess. Good disruption. You're kind of in there alone, so you have to be careful. Again, you win in a bit without much support, so I think that's your fault. Good ult. Get you one. Good Aegis. Wukong got another, because they weren't paying attention. Yeah, that's just Kumba going a bit late. Try to have a bit more communication there. You guys should be leaving. Hack doesn't have life, and... Actually, Wukong can stay. He might be able to pick the Ullr. Not with that med. No, you should have just taken the speed buff. Alright, this is a risky call. They know you're on it. You have no secure. Good take. Should be looking for a wheelish. Good. Poke her out. At the same time, you should also be getting vision. Looking to get vision. Oops. Kuba missed the ult. Didn't account for the feather step. Oh! Burn got you. That sucks. Don't go through the portal. Don't go through the portal. Probably not worth trading 2 for the portal demon. Especially one of them being Rama and Wukong, who also seems to be ahead. Hurt you a bit. You can't contest right lane. You shouldn't be trying. With faith and go for tier 2. Bad call. That's getting yourself killed, Kumba. If they had turned on you, you likely would have died. Because Poseidon wouldn't have been able to rotate in time, and now they would have Rama. Plus you don't have enough overall protections, because you only have Sovereign Heartward right now. Not that he's better, he has Mail of Renewal. Wow! I feel like he misbuilt. That's really dumb. And now you're just giving up more objectives you haven't warded up there. You don't see anyone on the map. You should assume Gold Fury's done. Which is exactly what you're doing. I like the Fire Giant call. Albeit risky. They're on the other side of the map, so you can try for it. You have Kraken for secure, and Hunbot's ult to also help. Don't know why you'd get off it. Kumba's now poked out entirely. You had to kind of just all or nothing that. Good blink! Force the beads. He should be dead. Yep. Kuma putting out good CC. I don't know what that mouse click was. Very good fight. Good Kraken. Excellent. You should be able to force the tier 2 after this. That sucks. He's You should not be going for fire. Good call to back off here. Did Kumba die? I don't think he died. So 4 for 1, which is a really good trade for you. Triforce left tier 1, I think would be the call here. Why are we pausing? I don't think anyone DC'd in that fight. Odd that they'd have 2 horrific emblems here. Seems very dumb to have 2. They don't get a shell or a frenzy, which means they take way more damage and can't team fight properly. They're looking for chase kills rather than anything else, because slowing is just movement speed, which doesn't matter nearly as much. What's the net worth here? So right now, Wukong, you're about 200 behind, so you're keeping up very well. Everyone else seems to be about a K behind. Except Kumba, who's about 2. But it's Fafnir, so it kind of makes sense. For Kumba, I encourage you to go watch like some of PBM's videos on build right now. I think he's very informative and can offer a lot. I'm not sure your style of play quite yet. You seem to be aggressive and not paying attention to the minimap as much. Wukong, you should probably just retreat. You're taking mystical mail ticks, which isn't great. They're just gonna try to force your ult. Now you can team fight. You force them to disengage, though they forced your ult. Hack going a bit deep. Great Kraken! Really good Kraken. Good Rama snipes. That's Agni out, you shouldn't be chasing. You should be looking to get the kills that you can get. Bologna. Nice. Fafnir should be the next call, then fire. Or Oler. Oler's a better call. Nice, fire. Good fights. Told you guys you outdrafted them. Nice. Fire. Fire or Portal Demon. I'd recommend Fire. Because your Rama has Rage Execution. Or no, yeah, your Rama has Rage and Executioner. You guys are fighting very well. Very good Hunbot's ult. You shouldn't have chased the Agni. He was kind of out of the fight already. But it's fine to secure the kill. You weren't needed anymore. Dang. So close to getting hack the Fire Giant buff. And then you get the Portal Demon. Which is good. Good place. Should probably go left, mid, right, Gold Fury. Or right, mid, left, Gold Fury. Right has the minions pushed up, so you can push that really easily. Someone needs to be calling, because right now you guys are all kind of scattered. Alright, left, mid, right, Gold Fury. Got it. I'm okay with that call. They shouldn't fight under tier 1 here. They have to fight under tier 2. Wukong split pushing is a good idea. He's not as necessary as Hunbots is. And plus this Wheelish isn't farming, so like him keeping a Wheelish out of the fight is really good. There's a good look to poke. I'd recommend you wait and heal up. Kumba. Alright, that's Bellona ult, I think. It's Bellona's stuff. That's 2 ults. Good Hunbot's ult. Very nice. Disengage, you have fire. You've won the fight. Unless that happens. Just be careful here. Don't want to tank too much. He has TP, so he should be okay. You guys can take Phoenix now. Phoenix should be the call. There's 2 up to defend. You get Phoenix for free. And you have minions. Alright. Going with the safe call. I'm okay with this. Smart to have him back. I'm assuming right tower's the call? Yes. Okay. Then I want you guys to go to Gold Fury. You guys should have relatively close timer to WMP up. I believe someone checked it, so you should have timer in general. If they were smart, they'd go to the Gold Fury. Instead they're chasing you guys, which is really dumb. A very successful Fire Giant for you guys. Took the gold lead, 5k. Again, I don't like Wingblade on Cuba. I think Gauntlet of Thebes is way too important right now. Like, even with the slows, like, Gauntlet of Thebes is just so important. It's like old sovereignty. Gem is fine. Spear's a bit questionable. You're the only magic damage, so it's not like as necessary, but combined with Gem, it's okay. You really don't have a lot of power right now. You have a lot of pen. Let's see, 10 or 15, 10. Actually, I can just click on you and see. So you have 50 pen. Good to secure Gold Fury. 15, 10, 10, 15. That's exactly 50. So good job with that. Maybe get a Rod next. You should have enough power with it. With what you have, yeah, to warrant Rod. Well, you forced his Aegis, which was really dumb. I like the fights. Alright, this should be left Phoenix or mid Phoenix. Put the Whirlpool down. Mid Phoenix. You guys are chasing kills. Someone needs to have better communication here. Alright. You should probably let Wukong tank. He has more magical protection than you. I believe. No. Maybe. Maybe not. No, he doesn't. I was wrong. Interesting call to go for the Titan. It's not a bad call, but it's interesting. You don't have Hunbot's ult to really secure this, so... Alright, good job. Risky call to go for Titan, though. Yep. Other than Wingblade replaced with Gauntlet of Thebes, I think your builds are fine. Interesting to have double Brawlers. Fafnir's really the only one that's going to be healing besides Deathstoll from Bologna. So there's not much point to have Brawlers here, just for extra pen it's fine. Hunbots probably wants to build Rage or Deathbringer. Rage is just so good right now. It's the only reason I suggest it. Rage and Deathbringer combo with Hunbots, he's going to have a lot more chance to crit. Because you don't really need the Brawlers. And with Jotuns and Titans, with Jotuns and Titans, you should have enough pen just to do what you need to do. Because that's 33% pen. That's really good. Again, I don't like the start you had. I think Frenzy and Chill, or even Horrific Emblem, can be used better than Med right now. But you did have some very nice meditations. Good blinks. I don't really like Gladiator Shield. Personal preference. I see why it's built, but I think Breastplate of Valor just does more in this case, because you are getting 20% CDR from Breastplate, and you are getting a bit more protection. You're getting more protection, more mana, which is something Wukong uses very well, especially in a losing matchup with Bologna, where you're probably not going to secure the buffs, as well as that early game was kind of struggling for you. 15 power isn't as necessary for Wukong, and while the healing is nice, I don't think it's healing on mana and health is nice. It's not as necessary. This would be better warranted for someone like Erlang Shen built with Soul Eater. That way you're healing 4%, 4.5% per basic, and then 2.5% mana. Or 4.5 when you use your Mink and then Soul Eater combo. So probably not Gladiator Shield, Breastplate of Valor. You build both, which is fine. You're overcapping on CDR, which kind of sucks, which also makes this a bit less worth it, because now you have your full CDR with, or no, you're not. Why did I read that as CCR? What? I'm sorry, you're not full capping, which doesn't make this less worth it, but I do believe Mantle's a bit better. Ignore my last comment. Brawlers, I guess, is fine. Can't really build Mantle. No need for Pestilence. This is where I'd say you could build Shogun's Kusari, because you don't need Heart Ward, you don't need Pestilence. They don't have enough burst for Bulwark, and Bulwark's just generally not worth it. Build Shoguns here. If you don't want, like, Brawlers, build Shoguns in that empty slot, because that'll help Rama and Hunbots, as well as Poseidon, who's building an auto-attack build. So if you build Shoguns, instead of having Kumba build Shoguns, like, if you don't need a Pestilence, you can build Shoguns, and it'll be very beneficial for you, because it's almost like a second Heart Ward, except that it adds attack speed. So consider that. Rama, maybe have some more wards on your side of the map, because you did lose a lot of Gold Furies. Granted, all of them seem to be contested, just you didn't have enough wards on that side of the map to make sure, like, oh, we have to get here earlier, or we have to contest now. Try to do that. I think you won out of draft, and purely because they suck. They did not play well. The Awilish especially did not farm. Otherwise, you had good play. You had very good team fights at the end. So, good job overall.